Yo, what's going on? Welcome to episode 2 of Journey to Jack. That's what we named it. We locked in Journey to Jack. Just makes sense logistically. I hadn't seen anyone with the name, so I just used the name. Shout out to all the people subscribing, bruh. I got, well, let's have a look. 26 years, bruh. That's sick. See, like, YouTube is like so much better than Instagram. YouTube subscribers, like, appreciate every single one of you. Like, that's just sick. Having like subscribers on YouTube. Like, it's not just like a follow. And it's just like, I feel like followers on Instagram are just kind of, just nothing, you know? People follow everybody, and like on YouTube, it's good, like with me anyway, I only subscribe to people if it's actually something that I want to watch. I don't just follow anybody, or I don't just subscribe to anybody, I mean. So, I'm not sick. Shout out to you for subscribing to me, I appreciate all of you. That's, it's cool. And like, I don't even care about the count or anything like that. Like, that's why I'm doing the YouTube, to kind of build like, you know, a community where it's like, people that actually fuck with me, you know what I mean? That's just what we want to do, like fuck with who I actually am, my personality. I like making YouTube videos. I feel like I can be myself in these videos, because yeah, in those Instagram reels, it's really just like brief, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whoop, lose fat, bang, DM me, boom, boom. But like on YouTube, it's just like, it's chill. I can just stand here and talk shit and just say whatever the fuck I want to say. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna do a quick flex check. We're gonna do a quick physique check. We'll just do it right here, right? We're a front double. I'm hopeless at that one, eh? But whatever, there it is anyway. Oh, I need to get better at posing. Tweak your shoulder this way, like whatever. So what are we gonna do in today's video? Going bowling. I don't know if I'm gonna record it, but I'm going bowling anyway, so there you go, you know that. If anyone doesn't know, I'm actually pretty gun at bowling. Like, I was on the junior state champ, I was heaps good. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm actually hopeless. Like, I normally have to put the bumpers up most of the time, which is pretty embarrassing, but yeah, whatever. I want to teach you something every video. So this video, I've decided I want to show you like why we need protein. Most people understand like you need protein to build muscle, but like why? Why do you have to have a certain amount of protein? Like what is it about protein that actually makes you build muscle? So I'm gonna walk you through that. I'll get the whiteboard out soon. Might go to the gym, get a bit of a gym session, training arms, that's what I'm thinking. We'll train arms, like arms and shoulders, get a little bit of filming done in there, walk you through a couple things, talk some shit, show you how I train, show you how sick I look in downlighting, bruh, because fuck yeah, that gym, the gym I go to, big reason why I like it is the lighting is hectic, bro. You can have like 20% body fat and you're gonna look like Chris Bumstead, bro. It's hectic. And you get this one spot, there's this like one spot, it's like, you know, all the dumbbells are racked up, like you got it's like a pretty long dumbbell line. There's this one little section where it's like, oh, it's schmick, eh? That's where I'll be standing. So you see me there, that's where I'll be standing. Unless someone else is standing there, I'll just stand next to them and make friends with them, so and try and, you know, put some size on them, but nah, I'm joking. But nah, seriously, I will be in that spot, so yeah, I'll be there. Oh, also, I'm buying the new iPhone. I've got an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Had this for however many years this phone's been out for. And I saw the 17 Pro Max was coming out. I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm gonna order it. So I ordered it, should be coming tomorrow, so I'll be filming an unboxing on that. And yeah, that's what's gonna be in this one, so I'll get the whiteboard out in a sec, and I'll walk you through why we need protein, bro, because I know we all need it, everyone needs it, you know we need it, everybody needs it, so yeah, that's what we're doing. I said I was going to be training shoulders and arms, but I already trained shoulders, so I'm just training arms. And yeah, I'll do a little quick 1, 2, 3. Yeah, anyway, we're here, we're going to be pumping arms, so yeah. That's it. This isn't the gym I said I was going to go to. This is a different gym, because the other gym is packed at this time. I don't know what people do at like, hold on, I just did a set. I don't know what people do at 12:01, night time by the way, it's dark outside. What are people doing at this time? There's like 50 people at the gym I normally go to. A little trick when you're training biceps as well. Like when you get to the bottom, you'll feel like you're losing tension in your bicep. Like when you get all the way down here, it just feels like it's doing nothing. It's basically because it is, like you'll see, like I'm like this, like my triceps flexing, and he's just pretty much just holding the weight. So if you're gonna go all the way down to the bottom, just have that tiny little bend like this, and it'll keep tension on your bicep like crazy throughout the whole thing. You just do that little bend down the bottom, it'll change the way your biceps feel. I know I mentioned that the other gym I go to has hectic lighting. That one little spot, my little corner, like along the dumbbell things, you know, you look 10 times better. So it's like, everyone's like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, here, I'll probably get like a good 52% increase in compared to like average lighting. Like you would have seen in that physique check that I did at the start. Shit lighting. Right here, I look a little bit better. So boost the confidence a bit, boost the morale, feel a bit better. And yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I'll give it a, oh, might be a little bit better over here. I'll give it a 23% better. Nah, 20, 32, 33, something like that. I'm big, I don't know about everyone else, but being a bloke, like buying new clothes is like a bit of a fuck around. Like, especially when you buy like black pants and they fade in like 3 washes, and then like you don't notice that she's fading until someone like your missus or someone tells you got faded clothes. Yeah, I actually did a bit of a shopping haul the other day. Ordered a bunch of Gymshark clothes, all black of course. You know, the theme, as you can tell, is black and white. That's the kind of the theme we're going for. It's kind of the only one I can really style, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's called style, like if it's really, you don't really have to pick what you're doing, you're just kind of putting black clothes on or putting white clothes on. You're not really pairing shit together. But anyway, I'll do a bit of an unboxing on that one too. 2 unboxes, I've got the phone, hopefully, and the Gymshark clothes. I actually think I ordered something else as well. Might be 3 unboxings in one video. We'll do it all in one dig. All right, why do we need protein for muscle growth? Everyone always says it, but why do we actually need it? And I know you know, like, yeah, you need protein to build muscle, you know, it builds your muscle, the protein builds it. So I'm not gonna explain to you the basic stuff that you probably already know. I'm gonna explain to you 2 points, well, no one really ever talks about. I've only ever seen a couple blokes talk about it, and they're like the really smart, sciencey ones, but a lot of people don't listen to those blokes because, frankly, a lot of them are pretty hard to understand and they get pretty boring pretty quick. So I'm gonna try to explain it in a not boring way, but bear with me if it gets boring, but I'm gonna try my best anyway. All right, so the first point is that not a lot of people know about is nitrogen balance. What is nitrogen balance and why is it important? Protein raises your nitrogen. Protein has nitrogen in it. So when you eat protein, your body's nitrogen levels rise. And why is this important? Because your body is not capable of building muscle if you are in a negative nitrogen balance. You have to be in a positive nitrogen balance. You have to supply your body with more amino acids than what it uses during the day. If you don't do that, you cannot build muscle. Like you just can't do it because yeah, that's what builds your muscle is the amino acids, not the protein. It's the things that make up the protein, so the amino acids. To be in a positive nitrogen balance, you have to eat a lot of protein. That's where this 2 grams per kilogram of body weight comes from, because that's pretty safe to be in a positive nitrogen balance and have enough amino acids to actually build the muscle that you need. That's point number 1. Pretty simple, hopefully basic to understand. Yeah, not gonna get like too deep into it because fucking who wants to know the in-depths of it? It's not really necessary. You don't really need to know. All you need to know is protein supplies nitrogen and you need to be in a positive nitrogen balance to be able to build muscle. All right, point number 2, and the catalyst for muscle growth. The reason why your body builds muscle is because of something called mTOR. Now, what the fuck is mTOR? mTOR is mechanistic target of rapamycin. So mTOR stands for mechanistic target of rapamycin. Now, what the abbreviation stands for, to be honest, isn't important. It doesn't really fucking matter, to be honest, because everyone just says mTOR. Like you'll barely ever hear, unless you're in like a science class, you'll barely ever hear anyone actually say what mTOR means. But the basics of it is, that's what mTOR stands for, and they know what it stands for. So what is mTOR? mTOR is the switch that tells your body to build muscle. That is basically what it is. And it's triggered when you have enough amino acids in your body. When you eat enough amino acids, it gets triggered. So the first step to trigger mTOR, the first thing you have to do is train hard and break down the muscle. The next step is eat foods high in amino acids, which is basically just high protein foods. Specifically in the amino acid called leucine. Now, if you've looked at the back of a BCAA container, you'll see that one of the branched chain amino acids is leucine. Leucine is the main amino acid that is responsible for triggering mTOR, so you have to have enough of that. I'm pretty sure it's about 2 to 3 grams in your meal is a good amount to have for it to actually trigger mTOR. I'll write down the leucine thing so you can get an understanding of it, because for me anyway, I learn better when I see things. So leucine, if my memory serves me correctly, that's how you spell leucine. You need 2 to 3 grams per meal. Now, a good source of leucine is like your basic proteins, like beef, chicken, whey protein. These all have a lot of leucine in them. So once you get enough leucine in and it activates mTOR, what happens is mTOR signals your body to produce new contractile proteins. I'm pretty sure they're called actin and myosin. What that does is enlarges your muscle fibers and makes them bigger. In turn, giving you bigger muscles, in turn, growing your muscles. So that is why mTOR is important, and that is why you need to get enough protein in so you can get enough leucine in to trigger mTOR. Now, you can't just take branched chain amino acids, or you can't just take leucine by itself and expect your muscles to grow. You still have to have all the other amino acids to be able to build your muscles. So don't just go out and, I don't even know if you can, but don't just go out and buy a container of leucine. It just won't work. Or don't just have branched chain amino acids and have that and eat rice and branched chain amino acids. It's just not gonna work. You have to have all amino acids in. You have to have enough amino acids in so you get a complete protein, so you can actually use those proteins to build the new contractile tissue. So yeah, that's why we need protein. I know it's like some of these words are a little bit fucking stupid, but it's just a bit of knowledge that you can use, because for myself anyway, the reason why I've learned so much about, building muscle and losing fat and everything, and like why I'm a coach now, is because I've always been interested in knowing why do we have to eat an amount of protein? Why do we have to be in a calorie deficit? Like, it's pretty basic, but these basic questions lead to learning stuff like this. And when you know stuff like this, you will know why you're doing certain things. It's not just shooting in the dark. Like, these certain things, like without leucine, you're not gonna produce mTOR. Without mTOR, you're not gonna build new muscle. It's with the nitrogen balance. If you're in a negative nitrogen balance, you're not gonna build muscle. If you're in a positive nitrogen balance, you've gotta build muscle. So eat more protein to be in a positive nitrogen balance. These things seem irrelevant, but they are the building blocks of everything that you need to know to be able to build muscle. So hope you learned something. All right, so that's the end of week 2. I know I said I was gonna be unboxing my iPhone 17, but they fucking stitched me up. It's pretty bullshit. Now, to be honest, when I pre-ordered it, because the pre-orders came out just the other day, I pre-ordered it and then I got an email straight after saying it would be available on the 16th of September. And I was like, that's only like a couple days away. Like, surely that's bullshit. And yeah, it was. I rang him on the 16th and I was like, was this right? And they're like, oh no, they're getting shipped out on the 19th or some shit. So yeah, not happening. So probably next week's video, hopefully next week's video. If not, they're getting a written complaint. But anyway, and yeah, no, I really like making these YouTube videos. So yeah, definitely gonna keep making them. And yeah, if you have any ideas of what you want to see, let me know, because I'm like, I don't know like what's interesting to see or what's interesting to learn, like what you want to actually learn or what you want to actually know. So if you ever think of anything, just leave a comment below and tell me, because I'll do it. It'll be sick. You just ask for something and then bang, I'll put it in the video. So if you think of anything, just drop it down below. But yeah, no, thanks for watching. And yeah, also kind of forgetting the point of this is journey to Jack. So I'm actually pretty happy with how I'm going so far. The progress I'm making, the strength I'm getting. Bouncing back a lot quicker than what I thought, which is sick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.